Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. This is iAllegedly. And I've got a good one for you today because they have completely lost their minds. And there are some crazy laws in the books that you just wouldn't believe, okay? So something fun, and but this is real, okay? So it's absolutely insane. First things first, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, keep an eye out for those of you that signed up for the Christmas card list. Check your spam filter because it had to be electronically sent because so many of you signed up, plus the blue envelopes are coming out as well. Today we have a sponsor, Patriot Gold. But first things first, the state of New York has lost its mind. In 2024, think about this. In New York State, it is illegal to have a charcoal grill. Huh? Yeah, exactly. What? No more barbecuing, guys. Now here's the thing about this. You know that there are people that it could be snowing outside and they're working the grill. And some people should have their grilling license taken away. You know, you get Uncle Ned who could screw up a hot dog. But you get some people that are just artists when it comes to doing this. But no more charcoal, barbecuing in New York. They're going to get rid of natural gas, which will destroy restaurants, because ask any chef or any cook or anybody at Denny's, hey, do you prefer gas or electric? It's impossible to maintain heat and cook and saute with an electric skillet. Just not going to happen. So there's that. But that led me down a rabbit hole, because what else is out there that's completely insane? And, on Christmas, we got an advisory warning here in Southern California that you weren't allowed to have an open fire in your fireplace. And I'm like, why? Well, because the air quality is so bad. I got to ask you guys a question. Does the air quality look bad here? How insane is that? Okay? So, yeah, okay. It just rained for 3 days, and the air quality is bad. So, shenanigans festival. But first things first, guys. These are some of the laws that were sent to me, and it just went crazy. In Oklahoma and Ohio, you cannot make faces at dogs. Okay? Regardless of how pretty the dog is. Okay? California, it's illegal to eat a frog if it died during a frog jumping competition. These are real laws, okay? In Florida, this one I don't get. It's illegal to sing in your swimsuit. Arizona, you can't have a donkey sleeping in a bathtub after 7 p.m. On the books. Read the story below. That's where all this stuff came from. Kansas, it's illegal to serve ice cream on cherry pie. So no a la mode for you, okay? And California, they say it's illegal to eat an orange while taking a bath. Now this one makes an ounce of sense. In Arizona, it's illegal to drive a motor vehicle, while blindfolded, okay? So don't try to do that. Arkansas, it's illegal to sound your horn at any place where cold drinks or sandwiches are served after 9 p.m. So hurry up, Nene. You can't do that in Arkansas, okay? Delaware, it's against the law for a pawnbroker to accept an artificial limb. So what's Uncle Ned? Uncle Ned screwed up the hot dog. What's his limb worth? Okay, you can't do that in Delaware. Georgia, it's illegal to consume fried chicken by any other means than your hands. Okay? Hello. These are laws. And the crazy thing about this is they all have this is backed up by this. Louisiana, it's illegal for a woman to drive a car without her husband waving a flag in front of it beforehand. Okay. Welcome to Louisiana. In Maine, it's illegal to bite your landlord. Okay. Okay. Fun killers. It's illegal in Kansas to throw knives at a man wearing a striped suit. Georgia, it's illegal to tie a giraffe to a telephone pole, which I'd like to see a giraffe hanging out. I mean, is this just insane? It's just Looneyville, guys. Just absolutely nuts. New York, it's illegal to shine your shoes after 1 p.m. on a Sunday. Okay. Ohio, it's against the law for stores to sell cornflakes on Sundays. These are all laws, and the great thing about this story is it's got all the different, okay, this is backed up by this is backed up by that one. Minnesota, it's illegal to eat hamburgers on Sunday. So if you guys have done that before, you're a criminal. seriously, felony festival. Oh, God. It's illegal to eat cottage cheese on a Sunday in Florida. Okay? Michigan, it's illegal to tie a crocodile or an alligator to a fire hydrant. Okay? So, look for that. It's illegal in New Jersey to slurp soup. Is this insane? It's just Looneyville. New Jersey, it's illegal to purchase ice cream after 6 p.m. Okay. Tell the mafia that. Alabama, Kentucky, and Georgia, it's against the law to walk down the street with an ice cream cone on your in your back pocket. Again, these, and they all have, this is the source, is the Taste of Home. The source is USA Today. They have all these sources. Okay. In Alaska, it's illegal to push a moose out of a moving airplane. Okay. And the final one from this one, it's in Florida, it's illegal to fart in public after 6 p.m. So remember that, okay? And the source for that is the CBC, okay? So just some crazy stuff I thought I'd share with you because New York has lost their minds and so have these other people. Let's talk about our sponsor, Patriot Gold Group. You know, this is the time of the year when people really need to look at their finances and you need to get ready for 2024. This administration has spent their way to oblivion. We spend more money on interest than we do funding the Pentagon. Our national debt has skyrocketed over the last few years, and it's only getting worse. And the price of gold has matched our national debt. It continues to go up, guys. Contact Patriot Gold today, 888-330-1431. Get yourself a free investor guide and find out how a metals-backed IRA or 401k can make a big difference in your retirement. They also sell every type of metal out there. Silver, gold, palladium, platinum. They sell it all. Call them today, guys. Their customer service is #1. They've been #1 rated for 7 years in a row from Consumer Affairs. They're clearly doing something right. But you need to take this time right now to protect yourself before it's too late. Call Patriot Gold today and let them know that Dan from iAllegedly sent you. 888-330-1431. Hey guys, I'm excited to remind you that we just sent out the winners of the Christmas card giveaway. So everybody got a Christmas card digitally because thousands of you signed up for it. And I am so grateful for that. But there are people that are getting these blue envelopes and they are loaded with cash prizes, gold, silver, and things like that. So keep an eye out for these, okay? I wish I could give it to everybody, but thousands of dollars went out to these gifts and prizes, and it's always great to get something in the mail and have it be a surprise. So good luck. Keep an eye out for it. Should take a couple days for the stuff to get there because it got postmarked basically after Christmas, okay? But keep an eye out for the blue envelopes. There's another article below with those crazy laws that just you won't even believe, but we haven't seen anything yet. Now, for some news, Michael Lembeck is my go-to guy when it comes to multifamily real estate, and I'm going to get him on the show early this year. But anything 2 units or more is what he specializes here in Southern California. But he wrote a great article about how it used to be that, you know, rising waters would lift up all boats, but not right now when it comes to multifamily. You're going to see real problems with multifamily real estate coming in 2024 because of the fact that the insurance, the tenancy, all the laws, all the crazy laws here in California, you're going to see it just become less desirable. And when it's less desirable, you know, you and Marge bought yourself a fourplex thinking that it was going to fund your retirement, and you're like, this is more of a pain than it's worth. And that's what we're seeing over and over and over again. And again, I get people that write me and just say that all these corporations are going to buy everything and we're going to be a renter nation. Not really, but think about this one. JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, they all said, listen, you need to get yourself ready in 2024 for instability. That will be the new normal, will be unstable economies. Huh? Okay, you guys were just telling us how great everything's going to be, and now we need to get ready for recklessness and insanity in the economy. Okay, where do you draw the line, guys? Where do you guys make this stuff up and sit there and say that now we need to be ready for it being a complete mess? Okay? It's funny. This last foursome came out here, just kept everything in the drink. And then this one guy almost fell in the lake, right now chasing after his buddy's ball. So, okay, bye. I wish you would have gone in. That would have been funny. But anyways, the other story is, you know, you go, it's Christmas time, you get together for family dinners and stuff. And I had a relative sit down with me and he's like, listen, I've had a Rivian truck on order now for 3 years. And they keep delaying the delivery. And I'm really worried about this. I'm like, you should be. You should. Anybody buying an EV car should be worried about owning an EV car. He goes, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this because he likes to drive out of state and visit his kids. I'm like, okay, well, what's going to happen when you're driving, you know, and going to Oregon and Washington and Colorado, and you've got to stop for an hour along the way with the dogs and charge? Well, I have to walk the dogs anyways, but I really think that this could be an issue. Yeah, it's going to be an issue. So the best thing about the EV cars right now is think about this one, guys. All of the dealerships that have backed out, all the Ford dealers, all of these people that have stepped forward and said that they're not going to have problems with it. There is a great article below out of CNBC that talks about how in 2024, you need to understand that there's going to be so many incentives and so many deals for EV cars, you need to wait and get yourself the best deal. So if you have to have one of these plug-in go-karts, wait to get it. But again, you know, when you look at companies like Lucid that loses $277,000 on average of every vehicle that they sell, how is that sustainable? How is it when Ford and General Motors cannot make a living at this and you're going to go out and buy an EV car? Okay? I'm telling you guys, this is the recipe for disaster. They don't want you to light a fire in your fireplace right now because of this weather, okay? What do you think they're going to do with your EV cars? They're going to shut them off at a whim when they feel like it. Oh, Dan, you're driving way too much, okay? Think about that, guys. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. This is going to happen. But you want to go out and get one of these cars, and I'm telling you this right now, the best thing that you can do is look at these used cars because the dealers right now are so desperate. They sold these cars and were laughing, ha ha ha. I just put this guy into a Prius for $30,000 that was worth $20,000, and laughing. And now the Prius is sitting back in the lot because the guy couldn't afford the payment. And they had such a debacle. I want you to remind me something else. Another relative reminded me of this. Hey, Dan, on your channel, when did you do those stories about people turning in leases? 2 years ago, I had people that were taking cars that were leased. There was such a desperate demand for autos that people would go to the dealers and turn cars in that still had payments owed, and they would get a check back. They would pay the car off and write these people a check. The best one was a guy out of Florida that wrote me and apologized because his wife kept saying, "We listen to this guy, we can get rid of the BMW." And the guy's like, he's an idiot. And the guy clearly was like a lawyer or something because he wrote me the greatest, you know, form letter, but it was very, you know, appreciative. And I got rid of this car. I didn't think this would happen. They paid it off. I always hated that car sitting in the driveway. We never should have bought it. And then I got $15,000 above and beyond what they paid off in the car. So that guy, those were the golden days. And I told you guys this 2 years ago, right about this time, hey, this is going to stop, guys. And when it stops, you need to be ready for this. But now you're going to see prices for cars go down. You're going to see houses that have to be sold. Now, you can be told that prices for real estate are going to go through the roof right now. There's inventory. You're seeing things crazy right now. You know, do yourself a favor. If you want to buy, if you absolutely have to buy a house, go out and get yourself pre-approved for a loan. Go get a good mortgage lender and don't have a real estate agent tied to it. I'm not interested in talking to your agent. I don't care if it's your husband, your son, your idiot nephew. I don't care. Don't do it. Just go out and get yourself the loan. Get loan approval, and they'll give you 60 or 90 days on the guarantee. That way you can know what you can afford. And if you find the deal, the right deal, go get it. But again, do some investigation. Check out the neighborhood. Remember the people that moved to Ohio from San Diego, California, traveling nurses that moved there to Ohio. Damn, we didn't have any idea how bad the crime would be, and that this place was ran by bikers. I mean, it's funny, but it's not funny. And these poor people have had their lives completely turned upside down because they live in an area that they are afraid to go out at night, and they can't earn a living and can't sell the place and can't get back to California. So share your thoughts on this stuff so far. I'm going to finish this video with these last few stories. Just a quick video this morning. We're going to get back to our regular schedule tomorrow. Again, auto news. Cox Automotive, which does news on the state of the car industry, is talking about how 2024 will be the first time since 2019 that will be a normal year to buy a car. You will have incentives, you will have deals, you will have wheeling and dealing on this. The average used car price has dropped $1,000 in the last 90 days to $26,091 from just over $27,000. Now, I think you're insane if you spend a lot of money on a used car. And again, wait, the deals are coming galore, galore, galore. There's a study done about people that are hypochondriacs compared to people that are not, and they did this great study below about how the people that are hypochondriacs that worry about their health, and I'm sick, those people die first, okay? Every time. So if you know anybody who's just sickly, they're going down for the count before the person that's like, you know, live free and trying to enjoy themselves. Final story is, I've told you that I think Meghan Markle is the new Yoko Ono, but she may have been replaced, okay? And Meghan Markle ruined the royals, okay? Prince Harry is a clown, okay? I could go on for an hour about that fool. Now, the new Yoko Ono is Taylor Swift. They're saying that Taylor Swift has ruined the Chiefs. Ever since she got involved with the team, they have not played well. So she's Yoko Swift. And there's a great article about this below. They just lost to the lowly Raiders. Now, it's not a sports channel by any means, but the funny thing about this is that you want to talk to a maniac, talk to a sports guy. I have friends that I've had them since I was a child that are degenerate gamblers that can't sit down at a baseball game without betting $25 on it or more or whatever. And I love these guys, but you just can't enjoy anything without it. But now there's bets that you can make. If Taylor Swift is in the stadium, what the odds are if they're going to win or lose. I mean, it's fantastic. It's great and funny, but she's now Yoko Swift. She has ruined the Chiefs. Now, Patrick Mahomes is cries like a little girl. You want to see some funny video, whether you like sports or not, it's not the point. The point is that this guy is the second coming to Tom Brady and every other football legend that ever lived is Patrick Mahomes. And when they lose, he cries like a little bitch, okay? So, wow. Did Dan say that? Yeah, he did. So this guy's just a girl when it comes to this. Officiating. Okay? So, please don't forget to hit the like button. Take a look at our sponsor. If you want to email me, it's hello@iallegedly.com. We'll be back on our normal schedule, very soon, okay? Onward and upward, guys. I will see you guys very soon. Get your finances ready for 2024.